Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're the Pine Box Boys. Fare thee well, for it's Arkansas killing time. This time of year is a favorite of mine. Will vanish like mist when it's Arkansas killing time. Life on the road suits us fine. There's bad men who gather to prey on travelers who wandered astray. And it's lonely to be so far from home when with strangers you've chosen to roam. Fare thee well, for it's Arkansas killing time. I'm glad you and yours chose to travel with mine, but my watch says it's Arkansas killing time. You can't see the sun for the pines. Take comfort in this guarantee. One day they will catch up to me, and you know that they'll put me away in a grave dug in Arkansas clay. But for now it's Arkansas killing time. I already feel like I'm getting behind, but my watch says it's Arkansas killing time. You can't see the sun for the pines. This time of year is a favorite of mine. Will vanish like mist when it's Arkansas killing time. Life on the road suits us fine. Take comfort in this guarantee. One day they will catch up to me, and you know that they'll put me away in a grave dug in Arkansas clay. But for now it's Arkansas killing time. Now he's drunk on power and wine. Give up a cheer for Arkansas killing time and put your Yankee hand in mine. Would change, and I could tie her to a tree right next to me and have to think I had the mange. But you know she'd rather be in Gabriel than on this West Memphis Grange. You on it, son? Sleep dream that swallowed up my soul. To my love I did demand she'd give her hand and she lifted from the bowl. She gave me number 9 instead and said we'd wed when I made diamonds of that gold. And a little time to think. If she finds someone to tell, I'll pay hell and they'll slap me in the clean. But if she makes it to the train, she'll be in Spain just as quick as I can blink. call this a cheater. Some folks call it a capo, but it's cheating. Talented musician wouldn't need one. You know, the meanest bird I've ever seen is a crow. And I can tell you some stories about that. In fact, I'm going to tell you a story about a crow. Because that's what this song's called. Hi, 2, 3, 4. At the end of the road, where the cottonwood growed, a snake stopped to climb up in the tree. For a moment he heard his mama's final words said, "Son, leave that old crow be." And for the snake's on no to fear the meal crow and never follow where the bird is flown. Heed my words and fear the meal bird and promise me you'll leave Rex alone. And then a little snake peering white said, "Oh, your mama's right. There's wisdom dripping from her forked tongue. You know that bird will kill. Yeah, she sharpened up her bill. She likes to taste the snake when it's young." And a snake bloody red appeared to him and said, "I haven't seen that crow anywhere. And I bet your jaw is stronger than her claw, and that crow's got plenty eggs to share." Took the egg and turned to go in there. He saw that crow for his short little life. He began to beg, "What kind of crow would I be if I let the snake go free and dared to come and try to steal my egg?" So she tore the snake apart and she ate his little heart, and she threw his broken body from the tree. And he heard his mama shout as his blood was spilling out, "Oh, sonny, won't you come home to me? Oh, sonny, won't you come home to me? Oh, sonny, won't you come home to me?" Thank you, folks. My mama doesn't like all of the songs we do. There's too much killing going on in there, but she does like this one. It's called Garden of Stars, which, by the way, is on one of the CDs we're selling over there. You good over there, Leather? All set. There's a sermon in that Bible for the wicked I reckon we need. But this night is grown as black as that leather, and it's too dark to read. Promise that I made to my woman are the only words that I've ever kept true. I said I'll bury you at night and I'll hide you out of sight in a garden of stars will bloom for you. And in the gray rolling hills of the old Dominion, where little groves there's a place I can't recall to my vision where no one goes. And I promised a plan for you, Gordon, but you promised that you'd always be true. I said I'll bury you tonight, and I'll hide you out of sight in a garden of stars will burn for you.
All right.
My cousin Sticker started a hearse for hire business. Said he could get your stiff to the cemetery in 30 minutes or less, or it was half off. That worked fine, but he didn't have his liability issues worked out, and this is a song about that. It's called the Tardy Hearse. There's a tardy hearse with a body in the back, and the mornings are standing in the pouring rain. I'll make you a bet, I'll get you 10. That boy will beat that light on me. Tell her to take the tardy home, that boy don't take it too long. Men in black must be his boss, I bet that there'll be hell to pay. Driver in the hearse with the money in the back, won't live to drive another day. He got the body back across the county line. 10 minutes flat, I wonder if he'll need that time. Get your shovels out, dig another hole. 20 minutes day for the driver in the hearse with the money in the back. Just get that bitter in the way. Baby, hush. This ain't love, it's just a crush. Pray, my baby, pray. Hope to God he goes away. And cry, my baby, cry. Anything is worth the try. But hush, my baby, hush. If he hears you scream, he gets a rush. His dogs are running all around. I figure they're inbred. Hard, 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 hard. They're all crooked, they're all wicked. And I don't think they've been fed. Hard, 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 hard. And his neighbors would feel better if they chained him up instead. He's got a Chevy in the backyard, built in 1964, and that's a good year for a Chevy. The body still looks pretty good, yeah, but it don't look no more. Them extra blood in the backseat, and them shoes that hooker wore. This ain't love, it's just a crush. Pray, my baby, pray. Hope to God he goes away. Cry, my baby, cry. Anything is worth the try. But hush, my baby, hush. If he hears you scream, he gets a rush. He lived up in that shack. He never had no money. A roof that needed patching, were nothing to raise. Kept a bicycle by the front door, said he used for cocaine. And he grew up on the mountains where all them folks are poor. And there were the rumors about what he did behind the doors. When he never knew his daddy, he went to jail for killing whores. This ain't love, it's just a crush. Pray, my baby, pray. Hope to God he goes away. And cry, my baby, cry. Anything is worth the try. But hush, my baby, hush. If he hears you scream, he gets a rush. Still, sometimes he stayed too long. One morning when he come home, he found all his daughters gone. And so he went up on a mountain, and it took a longest kin. He took Nebo and Wasco and Sauncey. They were gonna burn the shack down, burn up everything within. A sticker and a skeeter and a Scurvis. Yeah, but no one's ever heard from the Hollands clan again. So hush, my baby, hush. This ain't love, it's just a crush. Pray, my baby, pray. Hope to God he goes away. And cry, my baby, cry. Anything is worth the try. But hush, my baby, hush. If he hears you scream, he gets a rush. Hush, my baby, hush. If he hears you scream, he gets a rush. Hush, my baby, hush. This ain't love, it's just a crush. night out in the cold on a hill about a mile out of town. She found her old man dead and another woman's dead, and old Mary's whole world came crashing down. She bit the finger off her hand that wore the shiny wedding band and sat there in the cold to wait to die. And who could say what sparkled more, the diamonds on the ring she wore, the shimmer of the frozen tears she cried? Let's go, Mr. Skeleton. I guess you're coming after me. I won't be Mr. Skeleton, so I will freely go with me. Now Willie saved the part, but he blew it all on Ryan cards. He lost his shirt and one leg of his pants. He used to have more class. He had a horseshoe up his ass. He was master of games of skill and chance. That night was rough when old Red called his bluff, and Willie was only holding pocket ace. You could see old Willie frown when 5th Street came round, cause he knew old Red had finally made it straight. Mr. Skeleton, I guess you're coming after me. I won't be Mr. Skeleton, so I will freely go with me. Your Uncle Dodge. Game's a chance and I'm lousy at romance and heck, pretty much everything else it seems. But when I close my eyes, the curtain starts to rise and Mr. Skeleton comes dancing to my dreams. But when I wake at dawn, the dream lingers on and brain live for better days, I pray. But I've given up on cards and love is just as hard, and I wonder when I lost the will to play. Mr. Skeleton, I guess you're coming after me. Mr. Skeleton, so I will freely go with thee. Let's do the Mr. Skeleton, I guess you're coming after me. I won't be Mr. Skeleton, so I will freely go with thee. Thank you, that's your Uncle Dodge on drums.
Torno a America.
I don't know if this name will mean anything to you. I met Alexander Bappa, the guy who produces Unheard 2. And he, yeah, see that name? I know how that goes. And, but he gave me a private master class in tube and throat singing, so I'm going to do a little bit. Gotta be harder than hell, hanging up I wake up tomorrow, Lord, then let me wake up free. Well, I have crossed the river twice to see what I must do. And after I have come this far, will you remember me, Lord, for me? You know, I have to do this part, otherwise the road managers, they're over there somewhere, they'll get mad at me. We have a couple of CDs for sale over there. Arkansas Killing Time is the first one. The new one just came out in what, June? End of June. Is called Stab. That's kind of the theme for the evening. But we're going to do some more songs off of that one. There's a lot of churches where I come from, and they're not as pretty as the ones that you guys got around here. They're basically white wooden boxes, you know, good Protestant churches like that. They're white and boring and stuff. Nevertheless, even though you can't tell any difference from the outside, they're always arguing which one's better. Mine one's better than yours. No, mine's better than yours. Right? And it's that stuff going back and forth. But you can always judge the quality of the church by the sobriety of the man who's in charge. And this song is about that. This is called Prester John in Appalachia.
Ready? Ha! 2, 3, 4.
Well, I sang two guys still singing funny songs and I carrying a Christian home out paid along. He opened up the poem, said his name was Prester John, and he ran right through summertime and finished up. Prester John in Appalachia, come baptize you and me in the mighty Diamond River and the land beyond the sea. Carried Christ before him from the day that he was born, and I love to hear him preach, and I love to share his horn. Well, he went upon King Mountain there to share his Christian home to those who whipped their Ferguson and sent the bricks back home. Give the whole call in a frenzy every Sunday morning, and pay him every Sunday night with liquor paid and more. Prester John in Appalachia, come and baptize you and me in the mighty Diamond River and the land beyond the sea. He carried Christ before him from the day that he was born, and I love to hear him preach, and I love to share his horn. Christ before him from the day that he was born, and I love to hear him preach. shirt. Thank you.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys need drinks?
I'm doing good so far. This man probably does, though. He's sweating like a storm back there. I can use a doodle. I have a doodle. Hey, doodles for everybody.
Dat is let al.
Oh, he wants a Coca-Cola. Dougal for... We're getting to that song. We're not at that one yet. You know, we get a lot of Budweiser where we come from. They call it the king of beer.
Ah. Here, there was cars with it.
They've never had Dougal.
Yeah. Maar dat gaan ze, hè.
The Elvis of beers. Yes, Budweiser might best be described as the Elvis of beers. But don't kid yourself, Elvis is the king. Something keeps a tapping on the window over there. Thank you. The wind is blowing colder, we should learn a longer prayer. And as I dream about the girl I left down in the willow grove, the kettle starts to whistle on the stove.
That's very pretty. Ha! 2, 3, 4.
Put my knife on it, got excited. Somebody stop me. I want to bite it. God help me, stay behind me. Dig another hole in the ground and hang me for hanging around. Well, now you may think me wicked, but I'm not the only guy. You know there's plenty in this bar here done worse things than I. Considering the past of that girl you're hitting on, well, you better get your pistol out on. Put my knife on it, got excited. Somebody stop me. I want to bite it. God help me, stay behind me. Digging a hole in the ground and hang me for hanging around. I'll beg the mercy of the Lord. Yeah, but every single thing I've done, I did and I was bored. So let the wind take the skins, let the sun bleach the bones, let the river wash the blood off the stone. Put my knife on it, got excited. Somebody stop me. Chompy, 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 God, help me sneak behind me. Dig another hole in the ground and hang me for hanging around. Yes, and hang me for hanging around.
Santé? Ja, santé, tegen een variantje is het.
Ik heb het in een overleeg, maar ja, jullie vullen zien hoe je meer.
This is off the first CD. This is off Arkansas Killing Time. It's sort of an Edgar Allan Poe kind of story set out in the sticks of Arkansas. It's about guilt, but a lot of our songs are about guilt. It's about killing, but a lot of our songs are about killing. But it's also about things crawling up from the floorboards and chasing you down, and most of our songs aren't about that.
Good point.
1, 2, 3, about 20 times a day I forget to call your name, no nobody answers back. I keep calling just the same things they created. And paranoid Lord, I keep on tracking. And I'd be fine if it weren't for that thing buried me before it keeps on gliding. And as I try to go to bed, I hear that voice within my head, still saying that she's hungry, still waiting to be fed. It makes me sleepless. In feisty and Christ makes me worried. And I'll be headed for the door if that thing makes it through the floor and won't stay there. I might do it again, but I think she's lying. Yeah, but I can't tell what the hell that really French been. Now that bloody Magador that I see crawling across the floor is going to get me. This stuff's like ice cream, man. This goes down good.
Hé, ga je maar?
Jongens.
Ja, wat is dat stinky?
Be careful, it usually leaves a little foam on the dust for them.
You say beer tastes like ice
Moet ik
cream.
hem meedoen?
It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Now, metaphor is a difficult word, of course, for a banjo picker to understand, but it is a metaphor. Now, he thinks a metaphor. Well, how did you describe it the other day? What was it? If that filly came out from behind them bushes, the old stallion might remember what he came down to the metaphor. That's a tricky one there.
Les is actually. Les, do you think that Les is not from the South? You know you're from Arkansas when you use words like right near and over yonder.
Well, how else would you describe it?
You describe distance in minutes.
No, we describe distance as the crow flies. About a mile or so as the crow flies. Hey, why don't you do one for us, Possum?
Sure. Why don't we do White House Blues?
Oh, I love that. Hey, Ludo, how long we been playing? Oh, you don't know either, do you?
Crows.
15 minutes.
That's what I thought.
Go listen to James.
The sound of coke.
Thank you very much. Should have done that instead of White House Blues. That would have been much better.
White Ass Blues.
When the moon was watching. Alright, we're going to do one, then we're going to take a break because we need to reoxygenate our blood, re-alcoholize our blood. And this is off their first CD. This is Kelly Ann's favorite song.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I broke a string on this song last night. To conclude, I'm a fool and I'm as lazy as a river. The sun is setting soon and it'll be time for the moon to move the water. One look into my eyes and a wise man would lock up his daughters. That means you, Leo. You know, I've seen into the hearts of all the men in these parts and they're together. I swear by my beard that I'm the man that you all feared, and I'm a killer. Killings never solved did revolve around Mobile, Alabama. And others followed to a trail that went through into Louisiana. But every single one was a lot of fun as best as I remember. Yeah, I can see it in my dreams, the ones that didn't scream for the first one I just remembered. But the instant of the kill lost its thrill and I could no longer bother. And on the surface I'm still, but I will kill when the moon moves the water. Until the next time the moon moves the water. We're the Pine Box Boys. We'll be right back.
jogging. Jag vet att jag har för bluffkofta skall med samma.
This is sort of a cowboy tune. I traded in my horse in Amarillo for a filly that looked like she could run. And if he finds me before I make the reel, I swear to God he'll find me with my gun. And I've never seen him, but I'm sure he's out there. And I must have known him, and I must have wronged him. I'm about to ride and spare the flesh from my horse's side. And I kicked her and I gored her and I pressed her toward the border, no place where I could hide. And Lord, I pray he's coming naked to Monterey. And if my prayer you will hear, I swear I'll disappear and I'll throw my guns away. I fell asleep sitting in the saddle, and I dreamed of the ghostly rider on my tread. When I wake, I start to shake around, and I go and fail. And so I cross the river, and I turn to face him, and I'll make my stand here, and I will die here. I took a sip, for I felt my grass start to slip, and I'll shoot him Ringo's eyes across the real wearing iron on his hip. And up the trail, he's a good rider, I can tell. But I swear I'll shoot the stranger, I don't care if he's a ranger or a demon sent from hell. And as the rider approached the edge of the river, I could tell that he was wrapped up in a shroud. The dinner voice skipped across the water, and a prideful spirit within me bowed. And you should have seen her, as pretty as I left her. And the air smelled muddy, it was the smell of vengeance. And she did frown, and she challenged me to draw down. And she said that I owed her for the blood that had flowed upon her wedding gown. And I felt fear, for I killed my mother dear. And she had found him dead on the day they were to wed, in a pool of blood and tears. Thank y'all very much. Despite his insults, I know that's a really pretty song, but that's the way this man treats me, this little Napoleon over here. Je suis Napoleon. He thinks he's something else, little banjo picker. Look at that thing he's playing, that electric banjo there. Forged by Lucifer, played only by reprobates and idiots.
You're lucky. He tells that dumb Napoleon joke like everywhere we go, and you people are the only ones who understand the whole je suis Napoleon bullshit. The Americans.
That's because they can look at you and see.
My favorite thing about coming to Belgium is that with all of your Southern pride, my friend, to these people, you're still a Yankee. How about that, my friend? All that Southern pride.
I'm sorry,
and
did
you're
you
still
say
a Yankee.
something? I was enjoying a Duvel.
You're still a Yankee. Hey, Dodge needs a microphone, I'm telling you.
Because he's capping on your ass back here, I'm telling you. He's calling you the marsupial. Oh, your mother had a pouch. I don't know what that means either, but it's funny. But we wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't started all of that crap, Possum.
You started it, I didn't. I was right and you suck. How about that?
He said it wrong. I said it right. He said I suck. I said he suck. He said it wrong. He said I suck. I'll kick his ass. He said it wrong. He said I suck. I'll kick his ass. I got a rock. He got a rock. He got a stick. I got a stick. My rock is bigger than his stick. I'll bust his head. My rock is bigger than his stick. I'll bust his head. Well, I've got more pride. More pride. I've got that. I've got fire. And I've had more than the fire. He got a gun. I got a gun. Got a knife. He got a knife. He got a gun. I got a knife. I'll take his life. He got a gun. I got a knife. I'll take his life. Well, I've got more guts. I've got men. I've had guidance. Well, I searched for sense, but I find guidance. I know I'm big. He's big. Big old man. He thinks he's big. I know that I'm a big old man. I'll make my stand. I know that I'm a big old man. I'll make my stand. You make your stand over there, you green-faced loon. Well, he took a shot, took a shot, took a stab, took a stab, took a shot, I took a stab, and we both missed. He took a shot, I took a stab, and we both missed. Now settle down, you settle down. Count to
Why don't you have another
10,
Duvel?
Settle down and count to 10 before we're dead. Let's settle down and count to 10 before we're dead. If we don't die, where will we go? I must inquire. Them early gates hold fire. You buy the shot, I'll buy the shot. I'll buy the beer, you buy the beer. You buy the shot, I'll buy the beer. Now we're both cool. You buy the shot, I'll buy the beer. Now we're both cool. You buy me a shot, I'll buy you a beer. We'll be copacetic.
Sounds good.
Well, we're good to keep going there, aren't we?
Otherwise, I was gonna kick your ass. Stand for Rattling chains. Hey,
Don't make me come up there.
I got a visitor in my beer. Poor little guy.
That's Cousin Sticker.
There's Cousin Stick.
Poor little Skeeter, he didn't mean to die. Thank you, though. Little protein.
On my symbol right here.
Little protein, yeah. Så var protein som Give credit to.
That hypocrite beer is good.
Hypocrite beer.
Yes, Rattling Chains. Hey, this one's off the new CD. My mom sometimes asks me, why do you sing all these horrible songs about killing and stuff like that? Look, when I was growing up, my mom used to sing me to sleep with all these old murder ballads that her grandmother and her great-grandmother used to sing to her. Let me give you an example of one. This is the one that we start off Skin and Bones Lady with. It's an old traditional song. I mean, the one we start off Arkansas Killing Time. It's called Skin and Bones Lady. It goes, there was an old lady, all skin and bones, and to the church she did go, and she came upon an old church stile, and she stopped to rest a little while, and she came upon an old church door, and she stopped to rest a little more. And she looked up and she looked down, and she spied a corpse upon the ground. And from the crown and to the chin, the worms crept out and the worms crept in. And the lady to the preacher said, will I be so when I'm dead? And the preacher to the lady said, you will be so when you are dead. And that's what my mom used to sing me to sleep with. So actually, when I wrote this song, I dedicated this to her. This is called Rattling Chain.
Rattling Chain.
I hear the song in the holler, I hear them rattling chains, I hear the child that fathers, I hear her calling its name. You ought to be sleeping, for she might come through your window. Her eyes are hard to father, her face is bloody red. She come through your window and stand before your bed to see if you were permitted. She'll pull the blanket from your head. She'll sit beside you and sing to you her song. Her lips will open when no sound will come, and in the silence she'll sing to you dawn.
box. That's my new one. They can't be the only ones that come up with.
No, I'm now the pillar ditcher box boy.
I know I said that wrong. Y'all can correct me later.
Except him, he's a Pepsi box boy.
But this is good.
Oh, dear no.
Oh, or any others.
The operative word there being boy.
Oh man, I'm sorry, we made good.
Hey, this is a beautiful song about a little girl who got married too young and married the wrong man. This is called I Kept Her Heart. I married darling Jessica when she was just 15. When her daddy traded her for a horse he'd never seen. For 15 years she shared with me my house upon the hill. But she said she never loved me and she swore she never will. And that broke my heart. All about illicit substances and doing naughty things to women that you probably ought not to do, and very, very angry priests, or vicars as they're sometimes known. It goes like this. So gather young men and all, tell of me your ruin, how whiskey and cocaine they led to me doom. How a Bible is better than the knife in your pocket. How girlies look better by the light of the moon. I went out on a Friday with a drinking companion, a thirsty young lad and a right clever bull. We snorted the cocaine and shot all the whiskey, then snorted the whiskey and shot all the coke. Hey, below all your coke and the whiskey will seem to taste bitter, but that's how it goes. Girlies get frisky with your penny of coke on the side of your nose. I made the acquaintance of a pretty young lady, the wife of a vicar whose brother I know. Said I'll buy you a drink if you take off your panties. She said make it a double and I'll give you a show. Well, not very long she was up on the table. A bear is a baby and singing a tune. And there I sat with her bra and her panties. At the party, but for fuck's sake, get a room. Hey, below all your coke and the whiskey will seem to taste better, but that's how it goes. Oh, hell, how the girlies get thirsty when they're playing your coke on the side of your nose. The pretty young lady took me back to the chapel and out to the graveyard where the cold didn't blow. And I said to the lady before we get started, where is the vicar? And she answered me low. She said, you must whisper, for he's up in the chapel, and there he's been praying for half the week. So give us a shot and of your cocaine, and pull down your trousers and give us a peek. Hey, blow all your coke and the whiskey, we'll see today's better, but that's how it goes. Oh, hell, how the girlies get frisky when there's plenty of rope on the side of your nose. I snorted a line off the top of her teeth, preparing myself for the journey below. But the vicar, he found us and raised up his Bible. On the back of my head, he did give me a blow. Well, I stumbled and I cursed and I flipped off the vicar, and I reached for me knife like I was drawing a sword. But the vicar just laughed and said, "Put down your weapon, I'll beat you to death with the book of the Lord." Hell, son, you had no chance to beat me, and down came the Bible and busted me good. And sprinkles of blood rained down on the tombstone. I fell to the earth, and soon I was dead. So gather, young men, and look at me body. I know it ain't pretty, but that's how I died. Heed the warning of a man with no trousers. You can't beat a vicar with the Lord on his side. Hey, blow